Chowcharia to the Afro-Asia MHM Summit 2021. It is a great honor to have you on board, ma'am. So starting with Miss Ananya Chowcharia, she's an intersectorial feminist working at the crossroads of gender and politics. Ananya transitioned from her well-paying job as a political consultant to initiate Painted Red. As a 25-year-old young changemaker, Ananya identifies the need to build collective movements to challenge systematic issues in the country. She has dedicatedly nurtured young leaders to enter the public policy and development sector. She has been accepted into Harvard Kennedy School to pursue her master's in public policy. She deferred her education due to COVID with the motivation to continue destigmatizing periods and provide relief to those who can't afford or access it. Ananya was also one of the 2020 finalists of the AFS Prize for Young Global Citizens. So, ma'am, we have few questions lined up for you. So, starting with the questions, my first question to you is, how did you come up with the idea of Painted Red and how did you start this organization?
Painted Red was started back in 2019 after I gave up on a lucrative job as a political strategist. It was primarily because of my experiences of living in rural Bihar. I was traveling, and for almost 250 kilometers, I could not access a sanitary pad. And when I did reach the village where I was supposed to have the meeting, they took me to a rundown hut, which was right next to a canal, to get changed. The canal also had a ton of plastic waste just lying there, primarily of sanitary pads. It set off a lot of alarm bells in my head because I think all my lofty ideas of feminism started falling apart when I realized that the basic necessities, something that occurs month after month for half a population, is not targeted, then all our ideologies actually remain a little hollow. That's when I quit my job and I started Painted Red with a very simple intention of taking sustainable menstrual products to socioeconomically marginalized groups in our country. So that's how Painted Red primarily started.
Great. So, ma'am, moving on to the second question, can you give a brief about Painted Red? What do you do, and what all projects do you have?
Painted Red primarily works on three pillars: educating, engaging, and empowering. Our flagship program is the Bleed in Peace program, where we try and create awareness and provide cloth pads to our beneficiaries. Along with this, we are always running parallel activities to help create awareness amongst urban youth as well, popularizing the menstrual cup, debunking a lot of the myths and stigmas that exist around menstruation. Additionally, we're working on an advocacy campaign that can help create a larger scale impact in the menstrual policy that exists in the country. Bindi Ted is also trying to bridge a lot of gaps that exist in this sector. One of the biggest being the lack of collaboration or being able to find synergies with each other. One of our small endeavors to be able to reach that is called the Red Pages. It's an open directory of organizations working in the menstrual health and sexual and reproductive health sectors in the country. This will promote greater collaboration across states, across, without the borders and boundaries that we tend to create. So when we talk about Painted Red's work, it's a lot it covers the length and breadth of things that need to be done in the menstrual health sector, with on ground as well as online campaigns that we're running.
Ma'am, it is a great initiative. So, moving on, I just wanted to ask you, like, what do you mean by menstrual right? As you mentioned this on your website.
Well, menstrual rights are basic human rights. The lack of menstrual rights prevents the realization of already codified human rights that we accept as universal human rights. For example, the right to good health, the right to living a life of dignity, or even the right to gender equality. In our country, the problem of menstrual rights is that the lack of recognition of menstrual rights, rather, prevents the formation of a menstrual policy. The moment we start recognizing that menstruation is a part of a right and being able to get all the facilities, including infrastructural facilities, access to qualitative products, all of these should form a part of the menstrual rights, which will ensure that every state is taking care of half the population that menstruates every month. It's a natural process, it's not a choice, and therefore must be treated as the same. It is a basic necessity, it's an essential, and therefore has to be advocated in the same way.
So ma'am, my next question to you is, according to your website, only 12% menstruating women and girls have access to sanitary napkins in India. So what are your objectives and plan to change the statistics?
The primary work we do is to create access to affordable and qualitative, sustainable menstrual products. We recognize that everybody should have a choice. However, we also recognize the duty we share towards the environment. And taking that intersectional approach, Painted Red has been making consistent efforts to ensure that super marginalized groups in our country can access cloth pads and menstrual cups. We work in extremely remote areas. We recently started working in Himachal Pradesh, and we focus on states that have remained untouched when it comes to talking about menstrual health and of course creating access to it. So we're making small endeavors in terms of trying to bridge the gap that exists in terms of product availability. However, it is a long road that we need to cross, and hopefully over time we'll be able to change the statistic that currently exists.
So ma'am, moving on, tell us about your campaign Bleed in Peace.
Bleed in Peace is a flagship campaign that we started in 2020. It's a three-pronged approach to creating awareness as well as access to menstrual products. The first part of our project involves doing awareness sessions with adolescents as well as women. We follow it up with the distribution of menstrual kits. Our menstrual kits contain cloth pads, underwears, soap, detergent, and a bunch of IEC material which will help our beneficiaries take care of their menstrual health, hygiene needs completely. These menstrual kits are sufficient for one beneficiary for 3 years. We follow it up with a robust impact evaluation, which will help us stay connected with the community, address their challenges, as well as create a strong data which will help us address their problems at a deeper level. We acknowledge that India is a unique country and every community has varied needs. So our campaign tries to adjust to each of those needs and brings together a three-part approach that can help address this.
So lastly ma'am, I just wanted to ask you, so what are your future plans and goals for your project, for your organization Painted Red?
Painted Red's future goals is very difficult to define. Every state we enter, we find that there's a bunch of work that needs to be done. But if I was to encapsulate this, it would include ensuring that there is a self-help group that's producing qualitative thought pad in every state in the country. Ensuring that there are local teams that are trained educators who can ensure that the awareness never stops. But most importantly, when we talk about long term goals, we're going to be advocating for a menstrual policy that ensures that every school is providing free products as well as making sure that there's a curriculum that will help address this. Most importantly, we want to also make sure that public spaces are conducive for menstruators, be it a workplace or any other public space that exists, including washrooms as well as any kind of sanitation facilities that may exist. Um, Apart from that, we also want to make the menstrual movement in our country more inclusive. People with disabilities, trans persons, um, lower castes in our country often get neglected in this conversation. We want to make sure that we're addressing the unique issues that they have and take an intersectional human rights approach to the same.
So thank you Miss Ananya Chowcharia for your time and efforts. It was really a great session with you today. We look forward for more associations with you. Thank you.